times don land again o. This Christmas, Star Times don bring better shots promo come for una. Everything na double for this year. To get enjoyment this Christmas season no hard o. Just recharge 1 month for Nova Bouquet. You don chop double upgrade go classic. Recharge your top basic make you jump go super bouquet straight. Make you enjoy better series like you on ST Yoruba, Nagi Snake Girl, wey dem dub for Hausa, or top ST Danikoa, HQ Baba Sef, or top ST Nollywood Plus, better Filipino series Sahaya and Hand of the Dream wey go show on top ST Novella E Plus. E never finish o. If you recharge 1 month or top classic bouquet, you sef go chop upgrade go super go collect extra 3 days on top. If you recharge super bouquet, na 5 days you go chop. This na better upgrade, no be lie. For this season na double enjoyment for La Liga Bundesliga, Saudi League, plus plenty better sports. No dull yourself o. Chop better for this Star Times promo. Make you double your holiday enjoyment with Star Times. This promo go start from November 15, 2024. Come end for January 15, 2025. Sharply go recharge. Make this Christmas cool for you well. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
It's a place very close to you, a place easily accessible in a serene environment with adequate security. Ade Super Hotels Limited is the place with the state-of-the-art facility, spacious car park, air-conditioned rooms and suites with modern toilet facilities, standard swimming pool, well-stocked indoor and outdoor baths, boardroom for corporate meetings, halls for all kinds of events and parties, a gymnasium equipped today's facility, restaurants that provide local and continental dishes with special services for banquet and buffet. Laundry services are also available. At Ade Super Hotels Limited, you are assured of 24 hours power supply as well as best ever reception that you can imagine. Ade Super Hotels is located at Elisha Road, PO Box 3028, Akure, Ondo State. Telephone 0803-440-4358, 034-206-855. Email adesuperhotelsakure@yahoo.com. Website www.adesuperhotels.com. Ade Super Hotels Limited, hotel with passion for maximum comfort.
Ondo State government join body with World Bank with French Development Agency. Now I bring this good story for all our people when they live for all the local government wey dey for Ondo State. As one ogbonge body wey we dey call Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project (RAMP), ready to show the whole world wetin una dey produce. How dem go take do am? First, dem go upgrade and rehabilitate road wey pass 800 kilometers for all the rural areas wey dey for the state. Gutters and bridges wey don spoil before, so that farmers go fit dey carry their farm produce come town. Dem go still come create modern small markets where all people for the state go bring their farm produce to the town. RAM go still come create job for the youth when dem dey live for the rural areas through infrastructure wey go allow the youth be part of the agricultural work. All this work na for the people wey dey live for the community. We come dey use this opportunity dey take talk to all our good people for Ondo State make dem support this project, as all the roads, all the markets and all the infrastructure na for the betterment of all of us. For further information, una fit contact RAMP office for 87B Obafemi Awolowo Way wey dey for Alagbaka, Akure.
RAMP for rural development wey reach every.
End of the year season comes but once, and usually celebrated with pomp and pageantry. In keeping with the tradition of caring for our children during the Yuletide season, Nta Akure has, through its dynamic station, packaged a lot of activities to make this year party a fun-filled and educative one for the children. Date December 26, 2024. Time 1 p.m. Venue Nta Akure premises on the road. Gate fee 4,000 naira per child. It promises to be fun with lots of games like PlayStation, Ludo, Bouncing Castle, food, drinks, and lots of gifts. The program will be transmitted on a terrestrial channel, Channel 11, and on Star Times, and also live streamed on our social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Don't miss out. Come and have fun. Merry Christmas. I'm on my way to
On the news tonight, federal government reaffirms commitment to tackling food insecurity. Experts advocate tougher penalties for gender-based violence offenders. And non-members support tax reform bill. Good evening and welcome to Nta Akure News at 7. I'm Ifeoluwa Omoshule. The federal government has reiterated its commitment to enhancing food security in the country with the launch of new initiatives aimed at improving agricultural productivity and mechanization. The Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, Aliyu Abdullahi, made this known during his appearance on a television show on Monday. Abdullahi highlighted the government's ongoing efforts to address the challenges in the agricultural sector, noting that food security has become a top priority under the renewed hope agenda of the current administration. The minister emphasized that food security is not only critical for ensuring adequate nutrition for Nigerians, but also for driving economic growth, poverty alleviation, and promoting gender inclusivity. The minister further noted that it is part of the renewed hope agenda because food is on the front burner in the agriculture sector. It is the mainstream of Nigeria's economy, and it is expected to also play a critical role in the economy as a means of poverty alleviation and gender inclusivity. There is the need for a multifaceted approach to get to the root cause of gender-based violence in Nigeria by doing away with negative perspective to cultural, religious and traditional practices affecting women and the girl child. These were the views of guests on Good Morning Nigeria while discussing Unite to End Gender-Based Violence. Ibrahim Bello, Gunda reports.
The challenges of gender-based violence in Nigeria despite legal provisions such as VAP law available to protect women and girls. Guests on Good Morning Nigeria say perpetrators of gender-based violence hardly get prosecuted due to societal protection among others. They frown at the role of traditional and religious leaders who view violence against women and girls as a case that should be treated using alternative dispute resolution, which in most cases the victim's family agrees due to the fear of stigma and societal pressure.
And in terms of religion as well, you have negative religious interpretations that impart on the treatment of women differently from men. This also contributes to the extent to which persons suffer gender-based discrimination.
So the society itself is being controlled by matriarchy in this essence. Yeah. And whatever we see today is the product of homes and families, upbringing.
Sensitization of women, girls and the society on the need to voice out any form of violence against women, girls and children are treated equally irrespective of gender, so as to have a society that is fair and free to all to realize their potential.
Don't deprive me of what I merit just because I am a woman. These are the talks we need to begin to take to the grassroots. Our fathers should also understand that there is no difference between the girl child and the boy child, because girl children have succeeded in some climes and they can be very valuable.
They agreed that though the 16 days activism against gender-based violence is coming to an end Tuesday, activism is expected to continue to protect the vulnerable while ensuring the law is allowed to take its course and perpetrators are brought to book to serve as a deterrent to others. In Abuja, Ibrahim Bello Gunda, NTA News.
The world offers vast opportunities for accounting students who are dedicated and hardworking, enabling them to promote good governance through transparency in their profession. The national president of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, ANAN, Dr. James, emphasized this during an interactive session with accounting students at Rufus Giwa Polytechnic, Owo. Oluwakemi Ademola reports.
The delegation of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, ANAN, was warmly received by the acting rector of Rufus Giwa Polytechnic in his office at an interactive session with the accounting students of Rufus Giwa Polytechnic. The national president of ANAN, Dr. James Neminebo, congratulated the students on choosing the accounting profession. He highlighted the critical role of accountants in the development of any nation, emphasized that their impact cannot be overstated. He noted that the association is committed to training, orienting, and inducting its members to uphold professionalism and integrity in the field.
Forever chosen to study accounting in the higher institution, you are on the right course. And tomorrow, the world will be as open for you if you have your dedication. Dedication is key.
The management of Rufus Giwa Polytechnic reiterated the institution's dedication to collaborating with professional bodies, stating that annual visits underscore the strong bond between the institution and the association.
This is because such professional bodies naturally aid our institutional mission of providing needed basic training, which take into serious cognizance means of addressing prevailing challenges in our society.
The delegation also paid homage to the Deji of Akure Kingdom.
We appreciate you. Those are people.
Other members of ANAN expressed support for the tax reform bill, applauding its potential benefits for the profession and the nation.
My advice for government is to keep on engaging in more advocacy as to what it's doing. Look at the knotty issue around the tax bill that is ongoing. There are a lot of things that government is doing now, letting Nigerians know the good side of that tax bill. Now, some people are saying throw everything away. Why must you throw everything away? How many sections do you have in that tax bill? And how many sections has issues that people are talking about? So why must you throw everything away? That tax bill, for instance, to me, has much more benefits to the low-income earners.
Without tax, some of us don't believe of payment of tax. So, and that's why we need to accommodate everyone, every organization. So we need to reform in such a way that at least we will be all-encompassing and be able at least to generate adequate revenue for government.
The visit marked the commencement of ANA's Southwest training program, with about 5,000 members expected to participate in the training scheduled to take place in Akure, the Ondo State capital. In Akure, Oluwakemi Ademola, NTA News.
You are still watching Nta Akure News at 7. We shall be back in a moment. Please stay with us.
End of the year season comes but once, and usually celebrated with pomp and pageantry. In keeping with the tradition of caring for our children during the Yuletide season, Nta Akure has, through its dynamic station, packaged a lot of activities to make this year party a fun-filled and educative one for the children. Date December 26, 2024. Time 1 p.m. Venue Nta Akure premises on the road. Gate fee 4,000 naira per child. It promises to be fun with lots of games like PlayStation, Ludo, bouncing castle, food, drinks, and lots of gifts. The program will be transmitted on a terrestrial channel, Channel 11, and on Star Times, and also live streamed on our social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Don't miss out. Come and have fun. Merry Christmas. I'm on my way to you,
You're welcome back. You can also watch us on our social media handles, Facebook at Nta Akure, YouTube at Nta Akure, and also on X at Nta_Akure. The Christmas Carol and 9 lessons organized by the Nigerian Television Authority, Nta Akure, in conjunction with the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, Ondo State, has held at St. David's Anglican Cathedral Church, Ijomu, Akure, amidst pomp and ceremony. The event featured varieties of Christmas songs from various churches, which resonated with the true essence of the birth of Jesus Christ. The occasion was graced by the Governor of Ondo State, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, alongside other distinguished dignitaries. In his address, the Governor reaffirmed his administration's dedication to promoting values of compassion, justice, and equality, highlighting ongoing efforts to enhance the lives of citizens through rural development programs, educational initiatives, healthcare reforms, and community projects, while emphasizing the importance of collective progress and unity during the festive season. The full report will be featured on our news magazine program, Weekend Grill, this Sunday. The long-term approach to addressing the sudden destructive need for recapitalization requires collective efforts in building strong and inclusive political and economic institutions. This was the thrust of a paper delivered by the Associate Professor of Economics, Federal University of Technology, Akure Futa, Dr. Adeolu Adewole, at the lecture End of Year Party and Award Ceremony organized by Akure Bankers Committee held in Akure. Toyi Batire reports.
Delivering a lecture titled Banks Recapitalization and the Nigerian Economy, Challenges and Opportunities, an Associate Professor of Economics at the Federal University of Technology, Akure Futa, Dr. Adeolu Adewole, noted that recapitalization has been a key tool used by the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, to ensure the stability and solvency of banks. He explained that while recapitalization strengthens banks' ability to support the economy through lending and other financial services, it also presents challenges that demand innovative financing approaches.
The long-run approach is to build institutions. Institutions that affect the way we run our life, the way we run the economy. And what do we mean by institution in economics? In economics, institution means rules that shape how human beings behave.
Away from the lecture, the chairman of the Akure Bankers Committee and branch controller of CBN, Akure, Ademola Giwa, emphasized that the event was not just about celebrating achievements, but also reflecting on the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead for the banking sector in the coming year.
We remain focused on building a resilient, inclusive financial ecosystem that fosters growth and prosperity for those states and Nigeria.
And that is the main aim of banking. We need to satisfy our customer.
Eminent personalities at the event commended the efficiency of the banking sector in Ondo State, highlighting its contributions to economic development.
Banking today is very much different from banking when I was part of it. A lot of innovation has come. Many more banks have been registered. I want to use this opportunity to enjoy you, to continue to give your maximum cooperation in servicing the Ondo State government and the entire public.
Every bank must play along the line based on the corporate governance given by the CBN.
The evening reached its peak with the presentation of awards to outstanding banks that distinguished themselves in various categories.
This is an extension of our deliberate and focused attempt to ensure that we satisfy our customer.
It's an indication that we have staff that have good attitude.
The event was spiced up with a dance competition.
In Akure, Toyi Batire, NTA News.
On business news, latest report reveals a steady rise in forex inflows with successive monthly improvements. Let's join Dokas Ojodu for this and more on business news.
Foreign investments in Nigeria's telecommunications sector fell sharply to $14.4 million in the third quarter of 2024, marking an 87% decline from $113.42 million recorded in the second quarter. The National Bureau of Statistics has said foreign investments in the sector dropped by $99.02 million, going by the latest NBS data above. In this context, capital importation refers to the inflow of foreign funds or investments into Nigeria's telecommunications sector. It includes all forms of capital brought into the country by foreign entities for the purpose of business investment. Lastly, on business news, the surge was particularly driven by inflows from foreign sources, which jumped to its highest level in nearly 5 years. The report showed increasing uptick in forex inflows with a successive monthly improvement. The inflows rose from $3.04 billion in October to $4.05 billion in November, representing an increase of 32.9%. NAFEM data obtained from the FMDQ Securities Exchange showed improved inflows from domestic and foreign sources, providing a steady mix for the stability and liquidity that have characterized the forex market recent period. And that's all on business news. Nta Akure, Dorcas Ojodun, NTA News.
Next on our lineup is sports update with Bright Epocho.
Nigerians Mountain of Fire Miracles MFM began their campaign in the 2024 Women's Basketball League Africa on a disappointing note in Dakar. The team, which arrived in Senegal on Sunday, suffered a heavy defeat of 49-99 against the reigning champions Al Ahly Sporting Club from Egypt. Despite the setback, the players remain optimistic as they face the host team ASC Val de Dakar on Monday at 8 p.m. Nigerian time. In another match, ASC Val de Dakar dominated their game while defending champions Alexandra Sporting Club experienced a shocking defeat against CNSS from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and Cote d'Ivoire's French Basketball Association FBA upset Rwanda's APR. As the group stages progress, teams are fiercely competing for a place in the knockout round. And now to football. In the English Premier League, West Ham United will host Wolverhampton Wanderers at the London Stadium on Monday night, hoping to return to winning form. Currently, West Ham is positioned 14th in the Premier League table and has recorded only 2 wins in their last 6 league matches, making this game crucial for their season. Meanwhile, Wolverhampton Wanderers find themselves in 19th place, having lost their last 2 league games. They showed strong form during November and are eager to turn their fortunes around. And finally, former Manchester United winger Nani announced his retirement from professional football on Sunday. The 38-year-old was signed by Sir Alex Ferguson in 2007 from Sporting CP and moved to Fenerbahce in 2015. Over his 19-year career, Nani played for 10 different clubs and joined Estrela Amadora at the start of 2024. He concluded his career with 130 goals in over 620 matches. With sports update, Bright Ebuchu, NTA News.
That report concludes Nta Akure News at 7. Carry the Lauren Dare standing by with Ibrahim. Good evening.